Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today through is the life and legacy of King William III, also known as William of Orange. Now the story starts with William II of Orange, William III's father, who was part of the Dutch royal family at the time, but also had relations and links to the British monarchy as well. William III's mother is now seen here, who was Mary, or Princess Royal of Orange, Princess Mary. Now these two, of course, had a child, and that was little William III, or at the time Prince William, who was born on the 14th of November in 1650, and here he is as a child on the right. One of the links to William III and the British monarchy was his mother was the sister of Charles II, so there's a link there. Now Charles II was William III's cousin, therefore, and so that was a strong tie to the line of succession if any deaths meant that he would be needed. Speaking of deaths, William III's father, William II, died before William III was actually born, 8 days before he was born, so he was raised as a king by his mother and staff. Although in the early parts of his life he never saw much power in Holland, as the Act of Seclusion in 1654 removed the House of Orange from power in Holland, but he was still raised for ruling as a monarch, but obviously this was not really meant to happen in Holland due to the Act of Seclusion. In 1672, due to public popularity, William was appointed Captain General, despite the Act of Seclusion, and he proved to be a very good military commander. Now I must introduce now Queen Mary II, who would later go on to be the wife of William III. Mary II was the daughter of James II, and so of course she had a very strong link to the line of succession in the British monarchy as well. Now during this time, William was invited to be king by prominent Protestants after the 9 Years' War, and during the Great Revolution, William III lands in England with troops. Now James II abdicated and flees due to being unpopular, because people wanted a Protestant king and he was Catholic. So what should be done? Who would take the throne after this Protestant king has abdicated? Surely the throne should pass to his daughter, Princess Mary, who could become Queen Mary II, as she had stayed in the country and wasn't too unpopular and was indeed a Protestant as well. But what about William III, or the soon-to-be William III? William had been promised the throne as well. And so, in a historic moment, in 1689, William III and Mary II were both crowned co-monarchs of Britain and its territories overseas. This is a historic moment as it was the first time two monarchs had ever ruled at once. The same year, the Bill of Rights was established, making the monarchy a constitutional monarchy rather than a totalitarian monarchy. Now, from exile, King James II led some attacks against William III, hoping to overthrow him and regain the throne. William destroyed all these attempts and James went back into exile, dying in 1701. In 1694, the Bank of England was established as one of the first ever national banks of a country, and was used to raise funds for some of the wars William III was fighting. The idea of having a national bank spread soon around the world, and today every country has its own bank holding the wealth of that country. Later that year, in December of 1694, Queen Mary II passed away, with no children with William III, and of course having no children or heirs is definitely a problem for monarchs. And now, as William III was now the sole monarch, just the one, as usual, one monarch, King of England and the other territories. Now not much happened in the later years, and he ended up dying in 8th of March 1702, still, of course with no children. He didn't get another wife or remarry. The throne passed to Queen Anne. Queen Anne was the younger sister of Mary II, William III's wife, and so she inherited the throne in 1702 after William III's passing. William III died aged 51 and reigned from 1689 to 1702, with a lot of that being a co-reign with Mary II. This was a short video giving an overview of William III's life and key events in his reign, as he will be the monarch of the month for April. Please do subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again for more coin videos on Bits and Bobs.